Okay guys, this example for number 2, we're going to find the value of x. So it tells us that ABCD, which is this quadrilateral, is similar to QRST. Remember, similar means proportional sides, and it also means fraction equals a fraction. So I know I'm going to do that already. I like that Mr. Lee did fraction equals a fraction just like that. So since I'm finding x, I'm going to use x. I also like how Mr. Lee just picked that and got it over because we have to pick it. So I'm going to pick x, and x is side BC. So I've got BC is in the middle of my letters. So also in QRST, RS is in the middle, so I know that BC goes with RS. Also the picture matches up that way. They're facing the same way. So RS is 4, so I have x over 4. And remember, since I started with ABCD, that's what I picked my x from. It didn't matter that I started there, but now I have to go back to that picture. So I'm going to go back and pick any one. I'm going to pick 16, which is DC, and the letters DC go with S and T, which is 8. So then I can cross multiply. So I've got x times 8, which is 8x, and I have 4 times 16,
64.
which is 64. Oh, that's so nice. Divide by 8. 64 is a perfect square, remember that? X equals 8. Okay, number 3. So in this one, so in number 2 it asks us to find x. In number 3 it asks us to find KM, which doesn't have a letter on it, but we can put one because we don't know. Since there isn't an x on the picture, I'm going to label it x right now. So KM is x. Okay, if you look, these triangles are not facing the same way, but it does tell us that triangle JKL and triangle EFG are similar. So if we know they're similar, then that means that their sides are proportional, which means we're gonna write a fraction equals a fraction. So fraction equals fraction. I'm gonna just start with x. Now, x is the line going from a vertex to the other side. Does that have a name?
When it hits in the middle, it's a median.
Oh, is this one a median? I
Yep.
don't know if it's in the middle. Oh yeah. So it's a median. I've got a median. So since KM is a median, I'm going to look for the median in the other picture, which is FH, which is going to be 35. So x will go with 35. Then I started with JKL, so I'm going to go back to JKL for my top number, and the only number that I can pick is 48. Okay, so I'm going to pick 48, and then I'm going to go to my other picture. Now, this was JM, which was not listed, so it's from J, the vertex, to the middle, and then on the other side, G does not match with J, but because that median cuts that side exactly in half, we know this is 48, so this is 48, and we know this is 40, so this is 40. So in this case, it's okay because I can still use the number 40 because they're exactly the same. So J matches with E, so it's from J to M, which is the middle, and then E to H, which is the middle of this picture. So then it's 40, and I'm going to cross multiply. X times 40 is 40x. Could you give me 35 times 48?
1680.
1680. Then we're going to divide by 40.
42.
And x is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, which is 42, which is KM in this case. Okay.
Awesome.